A trigger is something that makes you feel upset because it brings up thoughts, feelings, and memories associated with a past trauma. When you've had traumatic experiences, there's often sights, sounds, smells, sometimes visual cues that were present during the event that are present in your environment and bring up all the intensity and the thoughts and feelings and even the reactivity associated with that event. Some examples of cues would include things like visiting a particular location, hearing a certain song, feeling an intense emotion that's associated with the trauma, encountering someone who resembles the perpetrator, or even smelling something that brings it all back up. When you stumble upon one of those associated cues, it can trigger flashbacks, nightmares, physical symptoms like your heart racing, sweating, shaking, intrusive thoughts leading to extreme anxiety and distress, increased anxiety and hypervigilance, emotional flashbacks where you have sudden emotional reactions that are disproportionate to your current situation, physical sensations that maybe result in extreme distress or even body memories of what happened. Intrusive memories, overwhelming fear or panic, negative self-talk where you get hypercritical of yourself, increased bowel movements actually, and headaches, so physical types of symptoms, and a strong desire to run for some, an immediate urge to just get the heck out of Dodge, difficulty focusing or concentrating, irritability that comes out of nowhere where you're easily irritated and agitated. You may experience intense symptoms that seem disproportionate to your current situation, or you notice that you shut down in one way or another. But identifying what actually triggered you or that you've been triggered at all is actually the first step, because if you know that you're being triggered, it's actually helpful to just say to yourself out loud, this is a triggered reaction, just to kind of bring yourself back to the current moment. And then do grounding type of exercises that also help you to remember that you're safe and you're here, like touching something with interesting textures or having something to smell like a fragrant lotion or essential oil, squeezing a stress ball, putting an ice pack on the back of your neck. Also doing a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique where you essentially name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Then chewing intense gum, and then other people find orienting yourself to time and place by saying your name, what's around you, the date and time, your age. All of those things can help ground you in the here and now and help reduce that triggered response. But I'm wondering, what tells you you've been triggered? Pay attention and start by calling it what it is. If you want more information on healing from complex PTSD and PTSD, go to my website at www.resolvetorise.com.